Hi, Reja. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
The purpose I come in for you today is as neighbors, I hope we can work out a problem that has been between us for a long time. Even though we have tried to call the police several times before to solve the problem, and it has all failed. However, today, I would like to discuss a suitable solution to our problem to ease our conflicts. As we know, we've complained to the landlord several times before, but the landlord has given us an ultimatum if we don't solve this problem within a month, we will both to to be leaved. So I hope to find a solution that is acceptable for both of us.
I understand. Yes, I also would like to settle our conflict properly, but you have always been unsatisfied with my music, and I don't deliberately make noise because rock music pursues shock and free musical effects, but you like classical music, so you don't understand my hobby. However, it is true that I also think that it's not a good thing that we continue to have conflicts. You also complain to our landlord and co-place about my music, and I also think this is a kind of harassment to me and to my music. So what idea do you have to keep us from us being affected by each other?
The thing is like this because I have to submit a manuscript within 2 weeks. And if you continue to make too loud of the volume, I will need more than 4 weeks to complete the work. And after 2 weeks, I will be fined by the company of $1,000 a week. So I hope to complete this manuscript within 2 weeks or shorter to avoid the intensive intensification of the conflicts between us. So I hope to make some suggestions. I hope you try not to make too much noise or stop playing during the day of the next week and half. This this way I can finish the manuscript more attentively and then give you the rest of the time. My bottom line is that I don't want to be fined, so I hope you give me enough time and a quiet environment to complete the work.
I see. I know you have your work to complete, but I also have my own work I need to do. Um, I will have a tour with my band in 3 weeks. We have a lot of songs to performance. So I need a lot of time to practice in order to ensure that the success of our performance. Moreover, music is my life. It is impossible for me not to play my guitar for even one day. If my practice is interrupted, it will it will affect my rehearsal progress and also affect my job. I think your proposal is too harsh for me. My bottom line is that ensure the success of my tour no matter how.
I know the work for both of us is important, so I hope we can become friendly neighbors. Moreover, I must complete my manuscript within 2 weeks, and I will also travel in 2 weeks later. So I hope you can only stay in your bedroom. This makes the noise less. So it won't affect me too much. It also allows me to finish my work in a timely manner.
Dude, you have to know that rock is a kind of music represents freedom. So too small space will limit my create inspiration. The lounge is a big room, and the big space can make my inspiration better. Usually, we perform our songs on a large stage, which helps us performance. If I practice in a small area all the time, performance will be less effective when I perform songs in front of our audiences. The lounge is the particular place for entertainment. I will not give up for this point.
Um, I don't recommend you to play in the lounge because the noise is the loudest when you play there. If you can control the sound of your performance within the range I can accept, it will be good for us.
If I want to control the volume, I have to wear headphones to play my guitar. But I practice and rehearse for a long time every day, which will affect my hearing. So I think your proposal is a little unfair for me.
Okay then, as a professional writer, my job is finish my manuscript on time. And you, as a professional electrical guitar player, you hope you make your performance more exciting through more practice. So as person with different hobbies, I respect your careers. So I have another proposal.
So what's the proposal?
Um, I think we could divide the time period in in a specific time period. You can focus on your performance, and I can also focus on my writing. You it sounds like you we could divide it that you can go some parks or pedestrian street to do street performance with your band or yourself. This will not only meet your needs for performance, but also know the audience feedback before.
That sounds not a bad idea, but what about the time arrangement? I work in the evening, and I need enough rest during the day, so I cannot stay outside for too long.
Based on what you say that you cannot stay outside in a very long time, then I suggest that you can go out play music in the morning. So that you can not only satisfy your hobbies, but also know the audience evaluation of your music. Then you can go home, rest in the afternoon. And even if you or play at home at will, I can find a quiet place right in the afternoon. Even if I don't go out, I won't complain about your music in the afternoon.
Um, that sounds good. But for this proposal, I have a suggestion. Because my work is at night, I usually go home late in night. So I don't want to get up too early in the morning. I prefer that I do activities in the afternoon, and you go and maybe you can go outside in the morning. However, I think your proposal is fair this time.
Um, okay, I can make some change to your schedule.
Um, I basically don't have too much opinion on this arrangement, but there is one point that I still cannot be much willing to accept, because I actually only play my guitar at home during the day. The placement can be full, but the place said that if I play my guitar at an acceptable volume between 7:30 to 10, there's no problem with that. And so at this point, I actually did nothing wrong. I am discussing this conflict with you now because I don't want to be kicked out by our landlord as well. Not because of my incorrect behavior. I have already made some concessions. However, if I have to go out with my electric guitar every day for 2 weeks, it will be a very troublesome thing for me. This is not very acceptable to me, I think.
Based on your request, I got a new proposal. We all the landlord will pay for some sound insulation facilities to reduce the mutual influence, because I also think the rent here is very cheap, and I was plan to live here for a long time, and I don't want to be driven out by the landlord. So we have got a plan to solve the conflict between us.
No, I don't want to pay this money for buying soundproofing equipment, because I will move out forever from here after 6 weeks. So I don't want to waste this money, and the landlord should be also unwilling to participate in this matter for us. Yeah.
Okay, then I hope we can still consider the plan we just mentioned, because my trip cannot be canceled. I will definitely use the shortest time to complete my work.
That's good. And I can understand your work is very important, but also my performance and tour is also very important, and also need a lot of time to practice. I hope maybe you can finish your work within 1 week. Otherwise, my performance may also be affected.
I hope this time is more proper in 1 week and plus 5 days. I think it would be fair for us.
What about 10 days? Because I don't want to shorten my rehearsal time too much. If you think my music is too loud in the last few days, you can. I can guarantee to give you a totally quiet and satisfactory environment to let you work finish with. This is my greatest sincerity.
Okay. Well, we have made some concession, and I agree to this condition. I will try my best to finish in the shortest time, and I hope we can resolve the conflicts from now on.
Okay. Then should we set an agreement and copy it to our landlord to let him know that we have properly handled our conflicts?
Yeah, sure. I think let the landlord is know is It's the best way to, in case just the landlord driven us out. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you too. Bye.